You said earlier that the virus is springing up in areas you did not expect. Yesterday you said some states in the country are not in jeopardy. The fact that this is unpredictable, isn't that an argument for every state to have one of these
I don't think
stay-at-home
so.
orders?
Look, there are some states that you have great distance, natural distance, big land, few people, and they're in very good shape. And if there is a case, they can quarantine that person, or that person will be separated, will be brought to a hospital, secure area. So you do have different cases as opposed to a New York or Los Angeles. Los Angeles is doing incredibly well, by the way. But areas where you have lots of people tight together, it's a big difference. So no, they're different. There are many different cases. Please.
Mr. President, you mentioned the military off the top. So 1,000 troops going to New York, and then are we expecting other mass deployments around the country? And then is it just the Army? Is it?
No, not mass. Many of the places are really in great shape. They really have done a fantastic job, and we may add to the 1,000, but New York will be getting about 1,000 military people, nurses, doctors, lots of other people, because that's what they need. Yeah, and that's medical. No, medical military. Please.
Sir, you tweeted earlier today that you liked the idea of a second coronavirus task force that was focused on reopening the economy.
Thinking about it.
So I was wondering if you were planning to go forward with that.
Thinking about it. Getting a group of people, and we have to open our country. You know, I had an expression: the cure can't be worse than the problem itself. Right? I started by saying that. And I continue to say it. The cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. We got to get our country open.
In terms of reopening, can you talk about your call with the sports commissioners? Did you say you'd like to see people back, fans back in arenas in as soon as
Absolutely.
August?
I want fans back in the arenas. I think it's by whenever we're ready. I mean, as soon as we can, obviously. And the fans want to be back too. You know, they want to see basketball and baseball and football and hockey. They want to see their sports. They want to go out onto the golf courses and breathe nice, clean, beautiful, fresh air. No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you a date, but I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. But and you know, we're not going to have separation for the rest of our times on the planet. We need it for this period of time, but eventually people are going to be able to occupy those seats in arenas next to each other, like we have for all of my life and all of your life. They want to sit next to each other at restaurants. They don't want to be, 6 feet away. And some restaurant man called up. He said, I'm worried because I have a small restaurant with not too many seats. I think he said 120. And he said, if I practice what this is, I'm down to 30 seats. I can't make it. I said, don't worry about it. That's for a short period of time. You'll be back to your number of seats. We can't do that. Otherwise, you're making everything. That means your stadium is half the size of what it was a month ago. No. They're going to be close together, but they're going to be breathing air that's not infected, that's not going to kill people. Please.
Since you're not committing to pack the stadiums by August, what are your contingency
Well, I'm not
plans?
committing to it. I'm not committing to it. We're going to see where we are. That'd be great if we could. But we're going to be back to good health soon, in my opinion. We're making a lot of progress. And we're making progress because, as Tony told the story about the restaurant and about how they were separated sort of automatically, people are doing that. People are doing that. They're staying in their homes. They don't want to go out. They're doing what they know is the right thing to do. It's not very complicated. It's in many ways it's a very beautiful thing to see. Yeah.
Contingency plans for the Republican National Convention.
We have no contingency plan. We're having the convention at the end of August, and we think by the end of August we'll be in good shape. We have no contingency. It's going to be in North Carolina, as you know, in Charlotte, and I think we're going to have a great convention. I notice. I think we had an opponent, but I almost didn't know who it was. He got 0.00001% of the vote. But I heard he dropped out 3 or 4 weeks ago.